Rome, my refined and rapt audience, Rome, resplendent, regal and radiant, stood as the unrivaled ruler of the known world. Yet beneath her rubicund robes of imperial regalia, Rome harbored a roiling resentment. Why, you ask? Because the ravenous reach of her realm rendered her responsible for a rabble of restless, recalcitrant regions, rife with rebellion and rife with ridiculous demands. Rome, radiant in her republican roots, rapidly transformed into a ravenous, rapacious republic, and soon thereafter a resounding, revered Res Publica Romana Imperium. Yet with the rolling of her legions across rugged ranges and roaring rivers, Rome reaped not only riches but relentless responsibilities. Consider, if you will, the rascally regions of Gaul. Rome became increasingly enraged by recalcitrant Gallic intransigents, a region rife with rough-hewn rustic rogues who refused to relinquish their ridiculous rights and regional rulers. Their resistance roused Rome's righteous wrath, requiring repeated retaliatory raids. In the end, Rome gave up trying to reason with the filthy little creeps. The rivers of the Rhone ran red with the results, and yet Gaul was merely a prologue to this pan-imperial parade of petulance. Recall rebellious Britannia, that rain-ravaged, rock-rimmed realm of rag-clad rabble, remarkably resistant to Roman refinement. Despite robust Roman roads ramifying their rustic regions, the Britons reveled in their rudeness, rebuffing Roman reason with reckless resolve. Resentment reigned also in restless Judea, a region roiling with religious rigor and radical rhetoric. Here, Rome's regents wrestled with religious radicals who regarded Roman rule as reprehensible. Each riot required rigid repression. Each reprisal only renewed resentment. In Iberia, Rome wrestled with recalcitrant remnants of resistance for decades of draining, dragging desert campaigns, dragging Rome's coffers and patience toward ruin. Meanwhile, in the rugged reaches of Dacia, the Dacians delivered daring and devastating demonstrations of defiance, requiring resource-heavy, relentless retaliation. Syria, though richly rewarding in resources, remained a realm rife with rivals and regional rivalries. Rome's regional governors repeatedly reported restiveness among the resident rulers, resulting in regular recourse to Roman regiments. Indeed, throughout the realm, Rome realized an ironic reality. The more regions she ruled, the more responsibilities she reaped. The more tribute she received, the more trouble she tolerated. With each newly required rescript, regulation and regiment, Rome's bureaucratic burdens ballooned. The Senate itself became a staging ground for relentless recriminations regarding resource allocation and regional representation. So you see, my learned listeners, Rome, though resplendent in marble and might, was ridden with internal rancor, required to respond repeatedly to the rebellions and resentments of her reluctant subjects. The imperial eagle, once a symbol of soaring supremacy, grew weary beneath the weight of its wings. Yet Rome remained resolute. Resilience remained her refrain. Though she reeled beneath these relentless responsibilities, Rome refused to relinquish her role as ruler. She roared, retaliated, and through sheer Roman resolve retained her dominion for a time. The gallant Gauls, who once gathered their grim grit to grapple with the grandeur of Rome, now groan and grumble over the grinding grief of gallstones. A grim gesture that even the fiercest foes of Caesar fall to the fickle frailty of flesh.